Namaste. What is the connection with our breath and meditation? What happens when we observe the breath? How observing our breath can be considered as a meditation? To understand that, we need to know what is this phenomena meditation, because we can explain through various perspectives, but any kind of explanation ultimately it has to reach this point, which is the result of meditation. What is that? The individual being, me as a body, is disappearing. Me as a person with a certain name, certain form, certain characters, certain quality is disappearing. What is left over? Which means consciousness of the body, awareness of the body is disappearing. Awareness of the breath movement is disappearing. Awareness of senses are disappearing. Awareness of various thought process also disappearing. Eventually, this awareness transforming into a different entity. There, no more I, no more I am experiencing, I am meditating, I am observing, I am aware of something. That I disappear, or we can say transcending, transforming into the ultimate existence. But in order to see these different things, different entities, as a body, as a mind, as a breath, as a senses, we need something to hold on. We need an instrument to go inward. All the various meditation techniques is nothing but something to hold on to go inward, to transform this mind which constantly engaged in various things, constantly have this idea of I am so and so, I am this body, I am this mind, I have this emotion, I like, I don't like. That constant movement is not allowing us to see our reality. So, connecting with the body, certain part, constantly engaged. Connecting with the breath, awareness of the breath. Connecting with the senses, or chanting, or visualizing, various ways, but we need to hold on continuously on that one thing. So now we are seeing these various ways, various instruments to connect, to hold on, to move away from the body, away from the breath, away from the senses, away from the mind. So we look into various instruments in different sessions. While doing that, you be aware, you check which one you are able to concentrate better, focus better, which one gives you less distraction or no distraction. And we need that step, that instrument to hold on to go further. So that you practice. It may be body awareness, it may be with the senses, it may be with the breath. Continue your practice. So that's how even observing the breath can help us to transcend, to go deeper within ourselves, to bring the mind into the stillness, to see what is there when the mind gets into total stillness. Today we continue with the breath. We look into the subtle changes, subtle movements. What is after inhalation? What is after exhalation? Also the different flow between right and left nostril. Sit in a steady upright position, hands in mudra. Very gently close your eyes. After closing the eyes, where there is no pressure on your eyeballs, and eyeballs are not moving, resting. Also be aware the whole facial muscles are totally passive. With that steady position, bring the attention to the breath. You are observing at the entry exit point where the breath enters, where the breath exits for a while until your body, breath, mind, everything come into total passive state. For a while, follow the inhalation, breath enter into the nostrils, passing through the windpipe, filling the lungs. Also the exhalation process. Travel with the breath continuously. You are not regulating the breath. Instead, observing the flow of inhalation and exhalation. You can notice the breath naturally gets longer than the normal breathing. After inhalation, there is a natural pause before exhalation. Observe that gap, the natural pause. Same way, after exhalation, before inhalation, there is a gap. Very, very short moment, probably 1 or 2 microseconds. But recognize the space, the gap after inhalation, before exhalation. Same way after exhalation, before inhalation. Let this observation be there continuously. Aware of the inhalation, the space, the gap after inhalation. Aware of the exhalation, the space, the gap after exhalation. Without lengthening deliberately, continuously, observing the breath flow, traveling with the breath.